Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Today we are going to see the Unit 1, that is Introduction to IT and IT Enabled Services Industries. Okay, so ITES means what? IT Enabled Services Industry. So which industries and all, which business environment and all they are using IT, information technology enabled services, that we will see here. And some of the applications of IT also we will see here in this unit. Okay. So information and communication technology, that is ICT. So ICT full form is what? Information and communication technology has become one of the most, that is the basic requirements of the modern society. And in today's digital era, we use mobile devices to perform the tasks of our daily life. Okay. So without a mobile device, we cannot able to do our daily work. Okay. So like that, mobile devices has occupied our life. Okay. So it is difficult to think of any event without the use of digital devices. Okay, so any event if you want to do in a daily life without use of digital devices, it is very difficult. Okay, so information technology is one of the world fastest growing economic activities, which foresees or which predicts easier flow of information at various levels in the desired pattern. Okay, uh, so information can be easily flow, it can be easily spread across the various levels in the desired pattern. So whichever pattern we want to have that information, we can get it in the same pattern. So like that, we can see the development in the information technology. Okay, so the information technology enabled services, that is ITES sector, has not only changed the way the world looks at our country. So how the world is looking at our country, it is not only changed, the ITES is not only changed the way the world looks at our country, but has also made significant contributions. Okay, so that is enough contributions to an Indian economy it has given. Okay. um, this session will introduce the basic concepts and ideas related to information technology and IT enabled services. Okay, so let me move on to the topic name, information technology. So information technology means creating, managing, storing and exchanging information. So first we need to create the information and manage the information. Managing means what? We can do some kind of updations in the information, and we can store the information in one particular place, and we can exchange the information among the people. Okay, that is only known as information technology. Okay, it means creating, managing, storing and exchanging information. That is only the definition of IT. IT includes all types of technology used to deal with the information, like computer hardware technology also and software technology also used together. Okay, combined together to deal with the information. It is used for creating, storing and transferring the information. So computer takes data as input and processes it, and then it produces the result as output. So computer normally it takes data as the input, and it is processing that input, and then it is finally producing the uh, output to us. Okay, produce the result as output. So the information is the result of data processing. So if the data is going to be processed, that is only called as information. The processed data is only known as information. Okay, so data refers to the facts or raw material which are processed to get the information. So data means normally what input we are providing to the computer, that is only known as data, and after processing the data we will get the information. So for example, number of boys and girls in the class is a factual data, that is raw data of the classroom. This is an example of data related to the students in the class. So how many students are there in the class? For that you are giving input as number of boys and number of girls. Okay, so this is an example for data which is related to students in the class. Some conclusion can be drawn based on the data. So some decisions or conclusion you can drawn based on this data. So this conclusion is only known as information. For example, we can say here in the same example, number of boys and number of girls we have given. No, so from that we can conclude one information, that is number of boys are more than number of girls, or number of boys are less than number of girls. So many boys are there compared to girls. Like that we can give some information based on the data what we have given. So this conclusion is only known as information. So the decisions are taken on the basis of the data and the information. So on the basis of data and information we can make any kind of decisions. Okay, so IT is the tightly integrated part of a business. So if you consider, if you take any business environment, information technology is tightly combined with this part of a business. Okay, computers and information systems are an essential part of every business today. Okay, so because every business related works, no, it needs to store some kind of information, some data need to be stored in the databases, and computers are also need to be used. So these are essential part of every business today. Okay, for example, you can take e-commerce sites. Okay, e-commerce sites, they are maintaining a product related information as an image and as text, like that. They are maintaining some databases for delivering, for showing the products information. Okay, so for essential, it is an essential part. Computers and information systems are an essential part of every business today. So like accounting and legal, every business needs to invest in technology to compete. So if they want to prove their business in a talent way, they need to compulsorily invest in technology. Okay, so they need to spend amount in order to improve in a technology way. So it has several benefits for a business, such as it helps in reaching more potential customers. So because of it, no, it enabled services or it, any business, they can reach more potential customers. Okay, they can acquire, they can get potential customers, and they can develop the business relationship with those customers, and they're streamlining the operations. Any transactions or any operations that taken place in the business, that is going to be streamlined, that is regulated by the it, and the costs which are involved for business, no, that is going to be reduced, and efficiency is going to be improved, and the profit is going to be maximized, and wastage are minimized here because of the it, and it provides better service to the customers. Okay, and supporting better relationship with the key partners. So if any key partners are there for your business, with them also we can have a proper relationship because of this it, and allowing customers to better guide the business. That means you can get the feedback and comments from the customers. Based on that, you can remove negativity in your business, and you can improve your business process. Okay, so all these are some of the advantages of this it. Okay, it has lot of benefits for a business, like this what and all points we have discussed. No, potential customers you can acquire, and you can develop a business relationship with the potential customers, streamlining operations, reducing cost, efficiency is improved, maximizing profit, minimizing waste, providing better service to customers, and you can make the customers to uh, uh, give the guidance for the business improvement. Okay, so all these are some of the benefits of the it. Okay, next is, what is IT enabled services? ITES. Okay, ITES means IT enabled, information technology enabled services. So information technology that enables the business by improving the quality of the service. Okay, it is enabling the business by improving the quality of the service is called information technology enabled services. It is also called web enabled services or remote services that cover the entire operations which exploit information technology, which have a great improvement in the information technology, and for improving the efficiency of an organization. Okay, and these services provide a wide range of career options. Okay, these it enabled services are providing wide range of, okay, maximum range of career options are there, career opportunities are there. That includes opportunities like offices, in all offices, like call centers, payroll, and logistics management. That is how many resources are there in the company, and how many are sold. All those informations only is maintained under logistics management. And revenue claims processing. So if you go to health care center, any hospitals or healthcare related centers, no, so you need to claim the bills. Okay, medical bills and all. So that revenue claims processing, and then medical billing, coding, medical transcriptions. So all these are it, information technology enabled services only. Okay, all these need support of information technology. uh, so these are the examples for IT enabled services: medical transcription, legal databases, and back office operations. Back office operations means like administration work, accounting work, or income tax work, related works and all. It is not directly dealing with the customers. So that kind of operations only known as back office operations. It is not this operations will not be dealing directly with the customers. Okay, So backside work will be done, this back office operations, like examples, as I said, accounting, income tax department work, all those things comes under the example of back office operations. And content development, okay, like some website writers will be there, okay, website content writers will be there, or blog writers will be there, even Wikipedia content also some people are writing. So those persons are known as content development persons, okay. So content developers, okay. So content development is also one of the information technology enabled service. And geographical information system. So nowadays, wherever you are going, you can able to get the help of the Google map, and you can able to reach a destination from source to destination. If you want to go properly, you can make the use of this IT enabled service, that is GIS, graphical information system, geographical information system. And web services, human resource services, all those things are getting the help of information technology. So these services are depending on the IT, so that these services are known as IT enabled services, okay. So IT enabled services is defined as outsourcing of processes, okay, that can be enabled with information technology, that can be done with the help of the information technology, and covers diverse areas, like that is different areas like finance, HR, administration, healthcare, telecommunication, manufacturing. All these areas needs the help of the information technology. And enabled services radically reduce the costs and improve the service standards, okay. So it is going to reduce the cost, okay. And service standards are going to be improved. Any kind of business service standards are going to be improved, and the cost is going to be reduced there. And in short, internet service provider, that is ISP, aims to provide B2B e-commerce solutions. B2B means business to business e-commerce solutions. ISPs are providing. IT enabled services offers different services integrated in a single delivery mechanism to end users. And the services may include medical transcription, customer relationship management, data entry and data processing, software development, data warehousing, IT help desk services, enterprise resource planning. So ERP means actually data warehousing is also a kind of a data maintenance place only. So it is a big place where we can store huge amount of data. So that is only known as data warehousing, okay. And IT help desk services, information technology related, any help desks help if you want to have, so that help desk services they will be providing. They will be clearing your doubts. And then enterprise resource planning, this means future prediction. You can make it based on the, there is a supply chain management, we can say, no. So how many supply products you have supplied, and how many you need to have as a balance, and how much is needed in the future, and approximate sale in 1 year, and in future how much products will be getting sold. So all those information can be predicted with the help of this enterprise resource planning, that is ERP, okay. And telecommunication services, okay. All these services are e-enabled, that is IT enabled services only, okay. And next is BPO services. Business process outsourcing services means performing business operations through an outside service provider. Okay. So what is BPO? Business process outsourcing. You are doing your business process by with the help of the outside people. Okay. Outside service provider. You are not going to do it within your company. Okay. So the process outsourcing, business process outsourcing services means performing business operations. You are performing your business operations through an outside service provider, okay, not in your company, inside your company. So this is only known as BPO. So BPO also comes under IT services, as IT plays a very useful role in optimizing, that is in order to maximize the business performance. Optimizing means we can make our business performance to a greater extent, okay. So great level we can achieve the performance in the business, because IT is enabled in this BPO also. Because without computer they cannot make any kind of conversation. The business person, no, they cannot converse with the people through IT enabled devices only. They can able to communicate with each other, and they they'll get the service, okay, because they are getting the service from the outsiders only. So they need to communicate with the people, okay. So for that, they should have digital devices like computer or laptop, okay. In order to do video conferencing or any other conversation, they should have the computing devices. So that only BPO is needing help of what IT, okay. So IT plays a very useful role in the optimizing the business performance, that is in order to maximize the business performance. And BPO industry is highly organized, and hence various kinds of jobs are outsourced in India. So if you see, many jobs are outsourced, okay, in the India, okay. So many jobs are outsourced means a lot of operations, business operations are outsourced to BPO companies, BPO industries. India has the expertise in reducing the cost with the firm control on the quality of the service. Okay, so they are fully controlling on the quality of the service, and they have the knowledge. Okay, India has the expertise, that is knowledge people, in order to reduce the cost and the control on quality of the service. So quality of the service, they will not go it down. Okay, the service will be having the proper quality, and also simultaneously they will be reducing their business cost also. And some of the BPO services are as follows. So what are all areas the BPO services are done means: financial and accounting services, taxation and insurance services, e-publishing and web promotion, and legal services, and content writing, multimedia and design services, document management services, software testing services. Any software if you have developed that can be tested in a outside company. Okay, that is only, all these services are depending on the other service providers, outside service providers. This will not be done in their same organization. Okay, so wherever the financial or accounting work is going on in the same organization or in the same enterprise, they won't do the operations. They'll be doing this accounting work and financial work and all with the help of the outside persons, outside outsourcing. That is only known as BPO, business process outsourcing. And healthcare services. Okay, so all these areas are some of the examples of what BPO services. And next is BPM industry in India. So what is BPM? Full form of BPM is business process management. Okay, business process management. The IT BPM industry has been fueling India's growth. Okay, so it is giving some kind of energy for the India's growth, and in addition to contributing towards the country's gross domestic product. Okay, that means full local products. Uh, India need to establish, and with the help of that, they need to obtain some financial benefit. Okay, so that after making the product, no, within India, so what kind of amount that product will be uh, having. Okay, so under which price it will be sold. Okay, so that information only is needed in a gross domestic product. Okay, and so that is the India, in addition to contributing towards the country's gross domestic product and exports, the growth of IT BPM industry has provided India with a wide range of economic and social benefits, which includes creating employment, okay, and raising income levels and promoting exports. Okay, so many products need to be exported to the outside countries. Okay, so like that, the employment also is going to be created a lot. Okay, and income levels of the persons are also will get increased because of the IT BPM industry, that is business process management industry. And it has placed India on the world map with an image of technologically advanced and knowledge based economy. So by this BPM industry in India, so we can show that our India's, no, India can be placed in a world map as a technology advanced one, and knowledge based economy. So like that, we can show our India in the world map. Okay, so this sector attracts amongst the largest investments by venture capitalized, and has been credited with enabling entrepreneurial ventures of many in the country. Okay, and the IT PPM industry has almost doubled in terms of revenue. So if you see IT BPM, business process management industry, it has almost doubled. Okay, it doubled in the terms of revenue, income wise it has doubled. And contribution to India's GDP over the last decade, that is 2008 to 18, if you consider, for the past 10 years, that is decade, um, GDP is India's GDP, no, it was doubled. Okay, that is more products was produced in inside the India, and price of those products also was very good. Okay, so like that, it was doubled, income was doubled because of this IT BPM industry. And BPO service industry is doing exceptionally well in India because of the following advantages. BPO service providers in India invest in high tech hardware and software to deliver the best of services, because some outside companies, no, outside countries companies, they are getting service from our India people. So that BPO service providers, what they are doing in inside the India means they are investing in high technology hardware and software also to deliver the best services. They follow quality checks to ensure error-free and exceptional service. So that is error-free services, and without they will not able to find out any mistake in the quality of the product. So like that, they are checking, they are ensuring on the quality of the product, and error-free also. Error-free way also the product is going to be delivered, and that is the main aim of the BPO service providers in India. Okay, and one more advantage is Government of India is encouraging the BPO industry in India by providing necessary infrastructure and logistical support. So government also, they are supporting in order to run the BPO industries in a proper way. That is, they are helping in the infrastructure wise also. They are providing some funds and necessary support they are providing. Government is providing. Okay, infrastructure wise, and also some goods, or if they want to have some hardware devices or something they want to have, no, that logistical support also is provided by the Government of India in order to encourage the BPO industry in India. And BPO industry in India is highly developed and capable of delivering numerous types of BPO services in exceptional quality. So as we have discussed a lot of BPO services in the earlier page, that is uh, like financial accounting services, all these services are supported by BPO industry. Okay, so these are the advantages of the BPO industry. Numerous types of BPO services are provided by our India's BPO industries. Okay, and structure of the IT BPM industry. The organizations within the IT BPM industry are categorized along the following parameters. That is, sector the organization is serving, type as well as range of offering the organization provides, geographic spread of operations, and revenues and size of operations. Okay, so based on these following parameters, we can categorize the IT BPM industries as multinational companies. Okay, so where the operations are spreaded, geographical way where it is spreaded, and where these business process operations, how it is providing revenue, and what revenue it is obtained from these operations, and size of operations. Based on these parameters, we can categorize the IT BPM industry as multinational companies. Okay, and Indian service providers, ISPs. Okay, ISP other name is also there, that is Internet Service Provider. But here, according to this chapter, the full form of ISP is Indian Service Providers. And then Global In-House Centers. Okay, and then so these are the three major IT BPM industries. So multinational companies means what? MNCs have their headquarters outside India. Okay, normally MNCs companies, no, they will be having the headquarters outside the India, but operate in multiple locations like Wipro, TCS, Infosys. If you see, they have the headquarters in the outside country only, outside India only. Okay, so and they will be having a lot of branches in the multiple locations. Okay, multiple locations worldwide, including those in India also. India also will be one of the place where they can have their company. Okay, so they cater to external clients. Okay, they will be providing services to other external clients only, both domestic clients or globalized clients also, they will be providing their services. Okay, so domestic means their local clients, or global clients also, they will be providing their services. That is the work of the multinational companies. And then Indian service providers, ISPs started their operations in India. Okay, and most of these organizations have their headquarters in India also, while having offices in many international locations also. First one, if you consider MNC companies, they will be having headquarters in the outside of India only. Okay, but they will be having branches in other countries also, and India also. But Indian service providers, what they will be doing means they will be having headquarters in India mainly, and also in other countries also. um, Well, most have a client base which is a global as well as domestic base, and there are some that have focused on serving only the Indian clients. So some of the companies, they will be focusing only on the Indian clients. So like that, both will be equally equally provided with services. Okay, so that is domestic companies are also, and domestic clients also, and foreign clients also will be treated equally in the case of Indian service providers related BPM industries. Okay, and then global in-house centers. Okay, so GSE means global in-house centers. GSE organizations cater to, that is, they are providing their service to the needs of their parent company only and do not serve external clients. So global in-house means wherever it may be, the company wherever it is located, only to their clients they'll be providing the services. They'll be satisfying the fulfilling the needs of their parent company only. They'll not do any kind of services for external clients. So that kind of BPM industry is known as GIC, that is Global In-House Centers. This model allows the organization the option to keep IT operations in-house, that is inside their company only they'll be doing the IT operations, and at the same time it take advantages of expanding their global footprint and offering opportunities for innovation in a cost effective manner. So globally they want to expand their operations, and also they will be offering some opportunities for the innovations are also. Any new idea if it comes for them, they will be providing opportunities, and in a cost effective way they'll be giving importance for some innovative ideas. So that innovation ideas and innovative products should be developed in a cost effective way, that is reduced with the reduced cost. They need to uh, innovate the new products or new ideas they need to bring. Okay, so like that, this GIC will be focusing on. Okay, and then IT applications. So what is information technology application areas? So in technologically developed nations, information technology has become a part of everyday life, that is developed technologically developed nations, no, whichever countries are there, technologically if it is developed, so there and all IT has become a part of everyday life. For a user, computer is a tool that provides desired information whenever needed. Okay, so even for us, any kind of search if you want to make related to any topic, so computer is going to be used as a tool, or any computing device like mobile phone are also used as a computing device only. So it is used as a tool that provides the desired information whenever we are needing it. The use of computer and information technology can be observed at home and workplace, in the modern service industry, and in all aspects of our life. The computer and information enabled information technology is going to be used. Okay, so it includes listening to music, watching movies, playing games, doing office work, chatting, sending messages, managing daily planner, reading books, paying utility bills, booking ticket to travel, and bank operations, etc. So lot of operations what we are doing today is based on uh, IT and computer enabled devices only. Okay. Uh, so computers and ICT is used in industries, in offices, and in-house also. Inside the house also, we are using the computers and ICT enabled devices. The various application areas are businesses. Where and all this IT is going to be used in business, banking, insurance companies, education side, marketing side, healthcare side, engineering design side, military side, and communication, animation, research, agriculture, and government. Maximum in all the field. Now nowadays IT is playing a major role. Okay, and IT in home computing. So a personal computer is used to work at the home, to do household accounts, play games, surf the web, use the email, create the music, and pursue a range of other hobbies. If you want to continue, pursue means continue a range of other hobbies, you can make use of the personal computer which is available at your home. In the left side, you can see one girl is drawing some kind of a charts, okay, with the help of the computer. So PC is also used to play games. It includes action games, role playing games, puzzles also, and many more games are also available. A PC with a CD-ROM drive and sound card and speakers can play audio CD. So you can insert audio CD and you can hear a lot of videos which is having, if you for that your computer should have the sound card facility and CD-ROM drive facility, and speakers also need to be there with the computer. A computer can be used from home to study a wide range of online training courses. Okay, so from your home with the internet connection, you can able to do lot of online training courses also. And computers and digital devices are now used for online shopping and e-commerce. So even nowadays maximum of people are purchasing their products in the online, because they can sit in the one place and they can verify, compare the products prices in different e-commerce sites, and which site is offering, which e-commerce site is offering for a lowest price the same quality of the product. They'll be easily purchasing instead of wasting their time, or instead of walking into some stores. Okay, so they can easily purchase their products. Okay, so that is the advantage of online shopping. Okay, so for that they need to have net connection with one uh, that is a computer or mobile device they can have. So IT in everyday life. So in our daily life we use washing machines and microwave oven, and many other products are also we are using in a household item, as a household item. So if you see those products, no, which has the embedded software in it. Okay, because with the help of that software only those buttons are working. If you see microwave oven or washing machine, some buttons we are pressing. Okay, so every button is written with every button backside, it is enabled with some embedded software. Okay, it is integrated with some embedded software. With the help of that software only, that button if you press, it is doing that corresponding task. Okay, so we can store all the information about our important work, appointment schedules, and lists of contacts in a computer. All those things we can store it in our computer or in a mobile. So computer is therefore playing a very important role in our lives, and now we cannot imagine the world without the computers. Okay, and IT in library. Nowadays many libraries are computerized. Okay, even you can see the library here, left side. And nowadays many libraries are computerized like this. Each book has a barcode associated with it. Okay, so if you have barcode reader, and you can get the book, and if you want to issue the book also, the help of the barcode reader you can issue the book, and you can get the book also. That is, you can return the book also, and you can get the book also. So this makes it easier for the library to keep track of the books and the availability of the specific book, so that easily they can maintain how many books are there in the as a balance in the library, and how many are issued to the customers. All those things the librarian can check easily. Okay, so computer software is used to issue and return the book also. Each book in the library has a magnetic stripe attached to it, that is deactivated before the big book can be borrowed. Okay, before the book is going to be borrowed, that is that magnetic strip which is attached to it is deactivated. Okay, and IT at workplace. In the office environment, computers and computer applications are used to perform office work more effectively. So, in assembly line industries, where attention to detail, speed, and efficiency are important. Okay, so automation is becoming more and more in common. Internet and office applications form the basis of modern businesses. Okay, so if we want to complete any work in a faster way, and in a speedy way, and in an efficient way, we need to have the IT enabled service, IT enabled devices at our workplace also. And IT in education. So computers and information technology are extensively used in education for teaching, learning, and assessment. Okay, for teaching purpose, and for learning purpose, and for assessment purpose, for conducting tests also. It is mostly used computers and information technology. So the software and hardware technology is used for creation and transmission of information in various forms, including still pictures, audio, video, animation to the learners. So we can send the audio and video also, and pictures and animation also we can send it to the learners. So the learning becomes easy and accessible through the IT. So even now if you see, due to this corona uh, effect, okay, every classes are going as online only. Okay, so either you can get the lessons as a video, or you can get the lesson as a PDF format. So everything is possible only with the help of the computers and information technology only. Okay, so a lot of teaching resources are available for teachers to teach in a better way. If you go to websites, lot of informations are available. They can gather a lot of information. Teachers can gather a lot of information, and they can teach in a better way. And online assessment helps to assess the students. Online assessment, online tests also teachers can conduct in order to assess the students, in order to evaluate the students performance without any biasness. Okay. And the students, teachers and educational administrators, okay, and every stakeholder means who is involving indirectly as a part of the teaching field, okay, education side, like parents we can take, okay. So every stakeholder in the education sector has been benefited with the integration of IT in the education. So due to this integration of IT in the education, every education that is stakeholders are benefited now. And ICT in the classroom, information and communication technology, how it is used in the classroom. There are many ways in which the ICT is used for education in the classroom, such as e-learning classrooms. E-learning, for example, for e-learning classrooms, we can take an example app like Google Classroom. Okay, so if you see in Google Classroom, teachers can post the videos and they can send the link also, and they can post the PPTs or PDF, and they can conduct the test and test marks evaluation also. They can post also in the same Google Classroom app. So assessment, learning and teaching, everything is done with the help of this e-learning classrooms. So for that, the students also need to register, and they need to join in that app, and teachers also need to join in that app. Okay, so they can conduct separate subjects in the same classroom itself. And like that, a lot of benefits are there in the Google Classroom app. Okay, so that is an example for e-learning classrooms. And smart board presentations, so this you can see it here itself. Smart board way, the teacher is handling the class here for a large number of students. Okay, so that is known as smart board presentations and videos on experiments. Okay, so teachers, they can show the videos on experiment basis. And creation of images and video, they can create the images and they can create the video also in order to show to the students in an effective way. And desktop publishing of magazines and letters and documents also can be produced and shown to the students. And then educational games, learning using CD-ROM media. Okay, so CD-ROM also they can students can use, and through that they can learn. And gathering educational information on the internet. So on the internet also a lot of informations are available. From that we can gather the lot of information, and the teachers, they can teach it. And education anywhere, anytime. Okay, that means any student in India can access the NCERT book online through the website www.epathsala.nic.in or mobile app. Okay, ePathsala mobile app is there. So through those mobile app or these websites, any student in India can access the NCERT books. Okay, apart from this, okay, there are a variety of websites and mobile apps to access educational resources on any topic. Okay, extra marks, you are seeing Diksha app, you are seeing. So like that, lot of apps are there in order to help the students to learn. Okay, you can also contact a teacher or a trainer via internet to use web-based training. Okay, web-based training programs, if you want to attend, you can also contact any teacher or a trainer. In this way, education has reached the far-flung areas also. So whichever distance area any person is located, or any student is located, they can get all the information by sitting in any corner of the world. Okay, and teaching aids and media. Okay, so ICT is used mostly as a teaching aid in schools to use pictures and animations, audio visuals to explain the subjects that are difficult to explain. Okay, so some subjects, if it is very difficult to explain, like computer subjects and all, if you see without practicals, okay, they cannot able to understand which button I'm saying, or which tab I'm saying, so where they need to go. All these need to be need to be taught in a practical way only. Okay, so some topics need to be taught in a practical way only. So for those kind of explanations, that will be very very difficult if any teacher is saying in oral way. Okay, so for that, this ICT enabled devices going to be used as a teaching aid in schools to use the pictures and to do animations and audio visuals to explain the subjects that are difficult to explain also, and makes the lessons interesting using presentations. PPT also we can prepare and we can show it to the students, and organize lessons using the computer. We can arrange lesson by lesson or chapter by chapter or topic by topics in a computer, using a computer. and obtain information relevant to the subjects. So relevant to the subjects, we can obtain lot of information. And LMS. LMS means Learning Management System. Is being used by many countries to manage school systems. Okay, this is one of the software which is used by many countries to manage their school systems. A student or teacher can register himself or herself on the official website to access the LMS software and can get many services from the LMS. So the student can be benefited by using LMS as it can be used to. So what and all benefits they can get from this LMS software means they can learn lessons anytime and anywhere, and submit the queries, getting replies, and submit comments through the forums, and participate in the co-curricular activities via the video. Okay, and monitor the progress of their children. So parents, they can monitor the progress of their children if they registered once to through this LMS software, and they can able to monitor their children's progress. Okay, and IT in entertainment, information technology has had a major impact on the entertainment industry, like film industry and all. So internet is a major source of the entertainment. One can download any and view movies, play games, chat, use multimedia, and incorporate visual and sound effects using computers. They can combine visual effect and sound effects also together. And digital broadcasting has changed the way we experience the television, and with more interactive program and participation. So nowadays even television programs are also changed like interactive way, and a lot of participations are there in the participant sides. Okay, and one more application area is IT in communication. Communication is used to convey the messages and ideas, pictures, or speeches. Okay, we can convey any messages or ideas or pictures or speeches also. So a person who receives this must understand clearly and correctly. So whoever is receiving these messages or ideas or pictures, no, that should be understood by the other person in a clear way and correct way. So modern communication makes use of the computer system. We use computers for email. Through email also text messages can be shared. Chatting, through chatting, any pictures can be shared or any text messages again can be shared in a faster way compared to email. And FTP is for uploading and downloading the files. And then telnet is used for accessing any computer which is located remotely, okay, far from us. Okay, if you want to access those devices, telnet protocol we need to have. And video conferencing also, any with any person you want to talk or you want to convey some information, you can make a video conferencing and you can share your information. Even now video calls are available in the phone, and you can make use of the video calls through your WhatsApp also. And IT in business, computers are used in business organizations for payroll calculation, budgeting, sales analysis, financial forecasting, managing and maintaining the stocks. Okay, and a lot of business transactions now happens through the IT internet called the e-commerce. So a lot of business transactions are happening through the e-commerce. Okay, IT facilitates marketing and customer visit, product browsing, shopping basket checkout, tax and shopping, receipt and process order. So if you go to any e-commerce websites now, for example, you can take Amazon. Okay, so if you see go to those websites, you can do all these works like a customer. You can visit to that website and you can browse the product, and you can make use of this shopping basket, no, and shopping also you can do, and you can get the receipt and you can process the order. So e-commerce offers services pertaining to processing the inventory management, transactions, documentation, presentations, and gathering the product information. So smart cards such as credit cards or debit cards are going to be used in the e-commerce shops. Okay, and even normal shops also these cards are going to be used. So these cards are also IT enabled only. So these cards have metallic stripe on which the user's personal identification number, that is PIN number, will be there, and account number is also stored in that card, and it can be read when it is passed through the special reader. Okay, airlines, they are also using large scale computer applications for their reservations. Um, Reservation systems both in the airports and in the central reservations call centers. Okay, and other businesses that have large scale computing requirements are in insurance claim systems are also, other than that airlines, no, insurance claim systems and online banking, which both have large numbers of users and operators interacting across one system. So lot of customers are there, lot of operators are there or users are there for this online banking, and insurance claim systems are also okay. So where and all lot of users and operators are using are interacting with the one system means online banking and insurance claim systems, okay. And IT in science and engineering. Scientists and engineers use computers for performing complex scientific calculations, and computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing applications are used for drawing, designing, and simulating and testing the designs. So any product like a car, if they want to make, no, any mechanical engineering students, if they want to make one new innovative car with some design, okay, so they can make use of these softwares, computer aided manufacturing or design, CAD or CAM software. They can use it for drawing and designing and simulating. Even civil engineering students will also make use of this for making a building design, okay. So computers are used for storing large amount of data, performing complex calculations, that is difficult calculations can also be performed with the help of this large amount of data, and for visualizing three-dimensional objects. So 3D objects are also they can visualize with the help of this applications, that is CAD CAM applications. And complex scientific applications like rocket launching, space exploration, all those things are possible in the IT and are not possible without the computers. This cannot be achieved with the help without the help of the computers. And IT in banking. So computer is an essential part of the modern banking system. Every activity of a bank is now online. Okay, the customers' data and transactions are recorded by the computers. Even recurring deposits are done as online way. Okay, so e-recurring deposit, fixed deposit also e-fixed deposit is available. Money transfer from one account to another account is done with the help of NEFT and RTGS. It is possible, and online transactions are done using the internet. Capital market transactions, financial analysis related services are available in online platforms. So bank customers, they are using automated teller machine. So automated teller machine, that is a full form of ATM. Okay. So many customers, they are using nowadays ATM for cash deposits and withdrawal. Have to view the current balance. Okay. And IT in insurance companies like LIC, we are seeing, life insurance company, and insurance companies keep all the records up to date with the help of the computer database only. Procedures for continuation of policies, starting date, date of next installment, maturity date, interest dues, survival benefits, and bonus are declared by using the computers in insurance companies. So they are also depending on computers only in order to do all these above mentioned works, okay. Many online policies are also available which can be purchased by using the website of insurance companies. So every insurance company, they are running their own website. So if you go to that website, and if you have login ID and password for that, you can buy online policies also. And IT in marketing. In marketing, computers are used for advertising the products. By using arts and graphics facility, it is possible to create interesting advertisements of various products so that the goal of selling can be achieved. So the main purpose of marketing is to what? Is to sell their products. Okay. So the goal of selling can be achieved because of making some interesting advertisements, okay, with the help of the computers. And using e-commerce websites, people can purchase the items even sitting at one place itself. Okay. If you see e-commerce sites, you can see a lot of advertising persons will be standing with the product or wearing that product. Okay. So IT in healthcare. ICT is used in healthcare sector in numerous ways. That is mainly in hospital management system. It is used to maintain and manage the patient's records. Okay, maintain the patient's records and manage the patient's records, as well as various activities pertaining to hospital administration can be done with the help of the ICT. The computerized machines are used for ECG, EEG, ultrasound, and CT scan also. That is computer enabled machines are used for ECG, EEG. Okay, so these we can see it in a detailed way in the upcoming topics. Okay, so the variety of measuring instruments and surgical equipments are used to monitor the patient's conditions during the complex surgery times. They will be depending on the computer screens only. They will be seeing what organs they are operating during the difficult surgery time. Okay, so expert system is used for diagnosis, that is identification of the diseases. Okay, that is only known as diagnosis. Healthcare manufacturing companies, okay, use computers to aid to help the production of diagnostics tools. Okay, identification tools will be there, disease identification tools and instruments it is helping. Okay, and computers are an integral part of laboratories and dispensaries. So it is also one of the important part in laboratory and dispensaries, and they are used in scanning and diagnosing different diseases. Okay, different diseases are going to be scanned and diagnosed, identified easily with the help of this computers. And use of ICT in diagnosis. So how it is used in identification of diseases? ICT is used in identification of diseases, that is only known as diagnosis. So with the advancements in computer hardware and the software technology, various high-tech machines are used in the diagnosis and treatment of critical diseases. Using expert system, diseases can be diagnosed at the earlier stages itself. Okay, beginning itself, we can find out which disease we have by with the help of the scan. Okay, so and the patients can be given treatment accordingly. Some of these machines are, first one is CAT, computerized axial tomography machines. So using this machine, three-dimensional images of different parts of the body can be made. So these images are helpful in the diagnosis of diseases. Okay, so 3D image, if you want to make up our body, we can use this machine, that is computerized axial tomography machine. And MRI, what is the full form of MRI? Magnetic resonance imaging machine. Magnetic resonance imaging machine. So this will be using this will be giving the digital impression of our internal organs of the body by using a strong magnetic fields and radio waves. So this will be using strong magnetic fields, it will be passing strong magnetic field and radio waves on our organ, on our body, and give the digital impression about the internal organs of the body. So the digital images are very helpful in the detection and deciding the treatment of diseases. Okay, next we can see ECG, electrocardiogram machine. Okay, so this ECG machine is used to monitor the heartbeat. Where when the heart bumps the blood to different parts of the body, some electrical impulses are produced. Okay, so when the heart is bumping the blood to different parts of the body, some kind of electrical pulses are going to be shown here in this machine. Okay, so this machine records the electrical impulses and shows it in the form of a graph. So like a form of a graph, we can get the heartbeat rate. Okay, so if a heartbeat is going in the same level, okay, so we can say that our heart beat rate is normal. Okay, but if it is showing graph in zigzag way, we can easily identify that there is some problem in our heart. Okay, so that is the use of this electrocardiogram machine, ECG. And cardiac screening machine. So what this machine will do means it displays the physiology of the heart, and it displays the movements inside the heart. So inside the heart, what kind of movements are happening, that will be displayed with the help of this cardiac screening machine. Through this machine, it is possible to diagnose the problems of the heart, such as thinning of veins. So inside the heart, any vein is having thin. Okay, and then recommend the treatment. According to that, the doctors will make the treatment. And next is EEG, that is electroencephalography machine. Okay, encephalography machine. This machine is used to record the activities of the brain. Okay, brain activities is going to be recorded by this machine. Okay, so the small electrical probes attached to the head. So some electrical probes are attached with our brain or with the head. Okay, and receive the electrical impulses of the brain and display them on the computer screen. This device can retrieve the data in both states, where a patient is awake or sleep. So when they are in awake condition and when they are in sleeping condition, in both the states also, these electrical impulses are going to be produced on the screen. Okay, so both are going to be taken and compared. And next is blood sugar testing machine. So this is the machine for sugar testing. Okay, so this device analyzes a sample of blood and determines the blood glucose level. So blood sugar level can be measured by this machine. And blood pressure measuring machine. Okay, so this device, which is worn as a wristband, and can measure the blood pressure of a person at the rest or when he or she is involved in some physical activity. So like this, as a wristband, we can wear it and we can measure the blood pressure whenever we are doing some work or whenever we are sitting in a normal way. Okay, so like that, when the person is involved in a physical activity or when he's doing a risk when he's doing a rest, Okay, so that time also the blood pressure is going to be measured by this wristband. Okay, next is IT in the government and public service. The government uses large scale computer applications in its daily operations and is actively encouraging the e-governance practice. For example, we can see Aadhaar card generation e-governance activity, and then PAN card generation, like that. Lot of e-governance activities or practices nowadays going on in order to help the society, help the public. Okay, so the government, they themselves, they are running these kind of websites. Okay, with the control of them, by the control of them, they are running these e-governance practices. So Digital India and e-governance initiative of Government of India are best examples of this. Government and non-governmental organizations, that is NGOs, as well as international government agencies, use ICT applications to communicate and provide various services to the people and is called as e-governance. Okay, what is meant by e-governance? Government and non-government organizations, as well as the international government agencies, they are using ICT applications in order to communicate and provide various services to the people, is called as e-governance. So there are various official web portals of the Government of India for e-governance. There are various advantages of the e-governance, like income tax department, sales tax department, preparations of voter list, preparation of PAN card, Aadhaar card, makes use of the computer system. So these are some of the examples of e-governance activities by the government. Okay, Government of India. Many government services are available online. Even electricity bills can now be paid online. The government uses electronic voting for elections by replacing the traditional voting slip and ballot box. So ballot box and voting slips are all going to be replaced. Okay, are all replaced nowadays. Now government is using the electronic voting for elections. People can enroll themselves in the electoral roll through the state election commissioner portal. Okay, and computers are commonplace in modern society and tend to make previously laborious manual tasks of data entry much simpler and quicker. Okay, so with this we will end up this lesson, and you will get some of the questions related to this chapter, and be ready and revise this chapter once again and be ready for your test. Thank you.